Hi, this is Igor from hdhead.com. We have the new Avid DS version 11 out there. Curiously, in this tutorial we won't even open version 11 at all. This is the first time we're not actually going to launch DS, but ironically this tutorial is about how to build a custom launcher for DS. The reason why we may want to build a custom launcher for DS is that DS now uses AJA Kona driver, off-the-shelf driver, for the first time, and this driver is able to support Media Composer 6, which ships with DS11. And on top of that, if you want to live on the wild side and update the driver beyond the version that's qualified by Avid, you should be able to support Creative Suite 5.5 or even Creative Suite 6, which will give your Photoshop, After Effects and whatnot access to your Kona card. I personally have not tested that, but I believe some people have, and I haven't heard too many complaints about it. DS ships with a couple of batch files that allow you to stop and restart the AJA service. Now, why they do that is there's a possibility if you're using Kona card input or output, especially doing capture output to tape, that if the AJA service is running, it may actually mess up your signal. So Avid recommends that you shut down the AJA device service by issuing this command in the command line, and then also restart the service after you quit. As I said, DS does ship with two batch files that take care of this, but what I did is I kind of rearranged some things in those batch files, and I believe I made something a little better than what comes with DS standard. This batch file will stop the AJA device service and restart it upon exit or crash from DS. So this way, your AJA service is running all the time, so Media Composer 6 or any other Kona card aware software can use it, but it's stopped for when you have to use a DS. You may type up the batch file off the screen or go to hdhead.com and download it. If you're typing it up and if you're new to batch files, all you really need is this section here. Open up a notepad, type this exactly as you see it on the screen, and save the text file and then rename it to .bat, B-A-T. That's really sufficient. Provided that DS is installed on your C drive, this batch file should work. So to start the DS, you would double-click this batch file. We'll spend a few minutes just going over certain cosmetic things if you're interested. What you can do to replace the ugly gear icon, replace it with the Avid DS icon, is navigate to your C program files / Avid DS version 11 and copy the batch file into the DS directory. Now we're going to hold Alt on the keyboard and drag it back onto the desktop, creating a shortcut. And we'll right-click on the shortcut, go to Properties, and we'll do the same thing on the DS shortcut that was already on the desktop. Open Properties, and in the DS Properties, we will go to Change Icon, and we'll copy this path up here. Just go Control-C. We can cancel this now. We can actually get out of this box. Now we'll go to the same place on the side of the DS, our custom DS launcher. We'll go to Change Icon and paste our path up here. Hit Enter. And now we can actually steal DS icon. Go to Apply. And there it is. Now we can just simply discard the old DS shortcut. If you ever need it back, you can create one, but you can just use this as a replacement launcher. As I said earlier, if you don't want to type this up looking at the screen, you can just go to hdhead.com and download the custom DS launcher.